yenye galamsey ewo Ghana kwayem na papa we on that TV so ono na ye chairman ogitum ama ye kokko ye na se ne galamsey ni mmere yen me ka ho ne ye de ye galamsey wonim se galamsey Akufo Addo chemi 4 times me 39 times in 2 years no emu 4 was galamsey Akufo Addo ama ye chemi 4 times oh galamsey kanda pa me wofa me medi wachi campaign ama mo wadi MP medi wachi kanda pa all the dirty jobs
last week, that was Friday, John Mahama, the President of the Republic of Ghana, MET, CSOs, Civil Society Organizations, na nina efa Ghana galamseya ati atikise ewo manmu wachase how I bit me ide asolve anase bit me asano na Ghana for binum say on declare state of emergency esanse dino baby aircon enkoye Captain Koji Smart afire ewo na ochiremu a NDC abanwe intimate fight galamsey because emrebi wo no ma Eli bibisa ewo some yede omu repeal what as a legislative instrument bi I was omu repeal so mutimi yes ade ne dia na chese omu any aiden abre papa so mbe solve galamsey but omu anye sa ade ne dia na chese yewra Dominic Ayine any yewra President John Mahama omu edia grabusia ensam ne di owura ye Captain Koji Smart odi bi egu onom na yebeko yekwa kutie captain se modi tuja na mesto se abra yebeko na onso wa subscribe to the channel no wa like it no wa share na fufuro ye bia hwe yankoi na yekuti se ni bi ne koba yebeto aso edi ama yankopon koso inshira.
The classroom you can only have classmates but mentally you cannot have class minds. We sit in this country and because of politics we want to throw away everything. Me, I'm not NDC. Everybody is aware. But the truth is the truth. Nothing but the truth. And irrespective of the angle from which the truth is attacked, it will remain solid. Yemfe no ntonchen galamsey na me menche ba bombu me catch them plane. Me say Attorney General we don't mean Mwabain we man fight galamsey. I know what I'm talking about. And I buy we ankasa no to hono onye ready so be fight galamsey. I am a Ghana for so me make no natural plane. Your Excellency. You see, meeting the CSOs. Mahama, I love you, I like you. But the most important thing is that it is not about just the meetings. We want to see action. Hey, Peter, so Janina or that anti-galamsey fight now on your friend of Bois or a colonel of the Ghana Armed Forces. Yay, or Chin Crawford, the woman called police station here, Jawon. Somebody should come and sit and tell me say what I'm saying is not true. Ochi Ghana for kwa dia ne do makogum. Ochi China for no do kwa na ejawo. Eti China ni timi nya akukuduro. China ni otumi nya akukuduro. Producer, I am selling it to you. I had a car some na nkofo fi say ya boye tim ena ye ka. Nti I said, hey, now China need to be anya kukudro afa 1.5 million Ghana cedis. Edi akwa ko wura soja ni no office. Bisanse sa China ni no ma ye che ni ko no he ye ja no. Wo si o. Wo si o. Ye ja no. Me send am a producer, am a nabo, am wo. Ebi a wadwen ye o say, me te ha na me bo me tirim, e na me ka kire wo. Ye do ba bia ho, ese say yenya nkasa ye a mindful no ye te ase say. Ye were national issues. There were national issues. Say ya me no ka say. time na yesi omayim yenye mra na afei yemfa nye galamsey ewe ye kwayem yentumu gold no bacho samra no beba no na ya attorney general we ena na oda no ena ojitum the committee on subsidiary legislation. It was chaired by him. Attorney General we say yenko tu galamsey awe ye kwayem tama na Akufo-Addo wa ban mu no ono na tena so mo jitum parliament in publish it ne part so omo de ba me ye be ma o me catch now me say one fa sa subsidiary legislation committee no one publish committee no a report no so omo de ba na ayeni o kan say on peniswa me catch them say Attorney General I am sorry, but until then he was the chairman of that committee. Ejitu say John Mahama Attorney General no on Ejitu say as the chairperson see enko to galamsey e Ghana ye kwayem. Why is he not repealing that law? Why is he quiet about it? Yeah, bring the Attorney General's picture. Let everybody see him. You think we are in this country to joke? Me, I'm not a joker. Me, Kofi Ghana. Me, Kofi Jumau. My joke, my jokey. Me, to interpretation moka. This Attorney General was the chairman of that committee. If Mahama says he wants to fight galamsey, why are they not repealing that law? If this Attorney General was there addressing the CSOs, say galamsey a big national issue, why are they not repealing that law? If a subsidiary legislation committee, it means to say yenko gold. Yenye galamsey ewo Ghana kwayem na papa we on that TV sui ono na ye chairman ojitum am ye kokko ye na se ne galamsey ni mmere yen me ka ho ne ye de ye galamsey wonim say galamsey Akufo-Addo che me 4 times me 39 times in 2 years no emu 4 was galamsey Akufo-Addo am ye che me 4 times oh galamsey kanda pa me wofa me medi we che campaign amam wadi MP Medi wachi kandapa all the dirty jobs me na me ye kandapa to me yes one me be che me we yi ase all because me ka galamsey asem bisa kandapa ya me sinya me betua wo nyina aka eti sa Akufo-Addo ya mamofo na waje atum wo na ban mu se yenkotu galamsey e wo ye kwaye na ye bo ho ban ni mu a adetra Attorney General we na ye the chairman. The committee on subsidiary legislation on tables at the end of parliament say you repeal that law. I want the president to be bold enough. Your Excellency John Mahama, with all due respect to you as my president. Old man, my Attorney General San Franco Parliament. May you repeal this amrano and when the Bama me GDS say John Mahama may more person fighting galamsey. Otherwise, won't be fighting. I'm telling you. Attorney General when and not so on the G2 say go to gold. Yenko to galamsey. I will acquire him and not what the Attorney General. Meanwhile, that time no your chairman could on your Attorney General. And then we are Attorney General. Why is he not repealing that law? I said don't get here. I care about state of emergency. Memoir. Sam George, you care about state of emergency. Me daka, me kain. Akufo-Addo time, me daka. Obia slow state of emergency. Adinta, NDC form 24 to galamsey. Go to the various constituencies and check. The general secretary, the secretaries, the chairman, the women organizers. What we not to galamsey? You think we don't know? We know. a DC a particular district, MC a particular municipal assembly, MC a particular metropolitan assembly. Na ye two galamsey wo ho, na ye ntimi stop here. Na DC you know, MC you know. No almost so fast one say. Tell me. Shemo TV no so na catch me. Producer was a China in video no. Wọ́n hwẹ́ o phone no so. Wọ́n say am I? Hwẹ́ o phone no so. Wọ́n na o kyerɛ me WhatsApp m say take two a kyerɛ say duru. And you see judiciary no account judiciary na Attorney General account. Enti here sa galamsey fight no maka kyerɛ wo sɛ enye ade bia ehu ba de enti aban bia soro so be fight galamsey ni sɛ adwuma ni kurom ha adwuma eni kurom ha enti sɛ wo kasa wo stop it boom wo yam betwa kuro. African political parties including Ghana, both NDC and MPP, they are interested in the next elections. They are not interested in the next generations. Both of them. Why is the Attorney General not telling us why? And the committee on Nedano as the chairman. Ejitu say yenko tu galamsey. Awe ye kwayim. Say nya the papa. I don't know repeal that law. You did abang from January to October. You find said 9 months. I didn't see. And abang went to repeal that law because subsidiary legislation committee, you know, and Mrano wa hoda da womo ye womo de ba na chairman ne dobo ne gituma majority no agituma the chairman say sa Mrano timi ye adwuma they can decide either to some of them call the plenary to discuss or not na no one or call eti adentire say ya me no kase no aban ne fa sa Mrano bi nko say ye twam say ye nya galamsey we kwae nim why are they deceiving us me meka no kura na kire wo why are they deceiving us? If indeed aban we are ready so be fighting galamsey on repeal samra don't twam ne here yey on twam ne here somebody aware and yet who krum has say am no kasa no John wo obetimi awa adwempa se wo de bebu o man no baba men kan sam kyerɛ won crofo na edi wachi no won ahya ase ntam do no eni pa na edi wachi no won your excellency obuo ne ni die kwan so won crofo na edi wachi no titiri wo e president edi no o ma ahya ase ntam do no te adwuma no bi anye John wo edi wachi na o mo president edi no adwuma no o ma ahya campaign ase ntam do no obi anya adwon hu o mo president edi no wo mo nam sa ase wo mo ye adwuma no wo mo president edi wo mo ye campaign ene yete ho wo krum ha John journalist bia presenter bia ni krum ha oba aboso edo ba ye Jimmy no one can no be slow. Everybody was scared and afraid of Akufo-Addo, but I said to hell with them. So me personally met me a can no credit there yana channel. Chairman of the Council of State in Penifua, Mutu Mahama Fono, and Crofona President Eddie Wanabemuno, Omasha Sian Tamdono, Omajedwan at war. The earlier you reshuffle all of them, the better for all of us. The better for all of us. Me say, I am challenging Attorney General friend said Dominic Ayeni. Openi, I don't know who repeal our law now. What transfer say chairman now the boss you go to gold. I will acquire him. You brought that law. You were the chairman. I don't know NDC for your logo legi. I was Amrano. Oko first CSO say enyo den. Imani. Imani for ko onko kan dey. Den Imani bet by. Imani kura wan na da no. Franklin Kujo ono ni maybe agalam say site kura o. What can you do? Hey. When you call all these people together, what is next? And number 2 pen be fighting galamsey 2. Meeting no a year but the who here. I'm telling you, me Saram Tio. Meeting no a year pa but the who here. Number 1, yen can say Dominic Ayeni, Attorney General say, Emrano no atena so me de beto Ghana ha say, yen ko dwiri ye quiet tungu ne ntu galamsey no samrano. Number 1, mo fan ko parliament ni ntwam, me kan samrano. Dam betwam. John Mahama, eso twam. When twam a wuntimi fight galamsey. Enu tina ma Peter MPP for ko meeting. Womane wuntimi. Say, wunim say Akufado. O ma chama wuntimi concession different concessions 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 9 concessions mako enkron ena Akufado de ma eye chama wuntimi. Ena wuntimi atena se hunu yansa na omune MPP mpani bia kwa meeting say baby an concession wo bia no omu twa ntronto DC ya na MC or so say ono so ye galamsey. This is what they going to do. Ombe start enche wo da makaya fa say down ho ombe start e we NDC MMDC is the so baby I want to be concession wo bia no ombe start about so say wo so DC no wutu galamsey say de be ya wo ne be ye pe eye want to be MPP for strategy. Wo de makanya for it to from enche ebe sha say DC we wakotu galamsey e wo chema want to be concession DC we wakotu galamsey e wo chema want to be concession eye strategy won be meeting no Cape Coast na me gina ho na me hwe ho na omo ho ye mesere meeting na koso ogwa na me hwe ho na mesere bi me report ayache ni nyanam ne jollof ne tilapia de banku na gasi efi UCC abegu omo nchen wo ho wo mu gimi sa gimi nu na me gina ho hwe ho na mesere into de makanfo ani to fam wo mbe hye because forest nko a ene de ma wuntumi meboa numri forest number 1 ye de ma wuntumi eti enche wuntumi be ba be ka kire Ghana for say DC we wakotu galamsey e won concession DC we akotu wo de tro na date to ho enche be unity eti adentra Dominic Ayeni to ho as Attorney General na onye na dwen say samra na ono ankasa as Attorney General se si Mahama Attorney General no obetwa samra nim ye na ye tiem say adentina ye forest ye wo forest reserve ye tu galamsey wo forest reserve ye tu galamsey wo Ghana free. Don't blame anybody. Blame your Attorney General Mahama Attorney General to say on na chairman of that committee on the kofa samra ne bae eti adentina as Attorney General on fa samra ne ko parliament say Ghana mrahye bedwam say yentwam onso omote ho ato force bae a all force no pacho 11 yentwam etwam betting sport bet you say sports betting pacho yentwam that's it ewusie tax yentwam adana mrana say yes ya pese fighting galamsey am pam John Mahama ade tire mrana e da ho say yenya galamsey wo kwaye mu no sa mrana de ntwam ma re fi say Ghana kwaye bia benzu concert me dey okroma no me I don't see anything this government doing on galamsey me can no kura natural plane me abawe me hu the all year ba galamsey kwaye bia bansuo enti se aban otwa mu no led by one kase watani general eye mrasa yemaye galamsey e wo kwayem na kwaye bia bansuo a na se yese yensuo na wa fra CSO sa adense wo ma ye ntwa sa mranim asem sebe. Talk about galamsey today as the main thing. Now and some ketenkete bi na mpese me tifi ho me ka bibia say maame na oye vice president na onya abirowa
prof
me na me ka kire wo say woman age ne dadawa wodin na mo bi prawo you see time na oyare ye no maame ka ne plane na tia say me gidi ye say na ye campaign stress no na niam bi su frafrem ti me ka kire central force o mo mani na ho me kan ha ya so mo mani na ho okay from last week Tuesday shum we yenya yesi ye mrantie no yen ye fi say ya bre no o say wa ka kor yen kwai enti wonye ready yereko e ho na hu say won kasa kura na wo ma driving convoy ya wo mo life nyina no mutu say Paris na bre abewa ne say yebeko one family diary na me pen nem rem we be through the location officer where final location no asaka was oh wa kakor yankwai how she moved from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday before Saturday obese call Toby after the hono na wako over 9 locations enye locations are minimum ngeso obi na bomb amane e fia bro for bi okai te se part what so am president kame me bo aboso edj na no puku ajimachi nanka yenya the first female president but I say utie ne kasemu a I say sheda I say yeah I say yeah my first so one so asan ye dey fa be so bro your first so sesi na fe me meka national sanitation day no eya useless yemfa
onia machi fa be so numeko ase yasin CSO insecticide spray and coil.
Okay, Ashanti region is just one region in Ghana. A region bakupe region bakupe na owono na eyono. Otumfo oye one person. Otumfo onye 2, onye 3, onye 4, oye 1. Krobi asante kotoko hene Ghana hene eno na sesa wote ase kroya ewomi yo ama hene bebre ene wo hene ba ko pe e wo Ghana ha eno no pa ne menko o pa ate ase o pa jai. There's only one king in Ghana, there's no king biom uko UK there's only one king. The prince of Duchess, the one why there, hey, there's only one king. Ghana hene ye 1. And I say 2. Me title me dia man no ye Ghana hene. Ukro mo hene o ye ma hene. Ama hene bia nhye ma hene bia ase. But otumfo ama hene over 40 na hye na se. Enti esesa wo ti ase wopa atonyom, wopa abodam, wopa numunsuo, wopa didi, wopa kohanga strike, ubewu, he will remain the same. Eho, otimi kase, ene, me stop yambie. Me bwana. Ye, na sante hime ye. So what bema aya na bi restore wadum bremai kura de efiri ya wadana yes ye na se ekosi da yesie no obi ye ne ho obi ne store wo bremai adin se bem bremai ne sie eba ne se ne ka se national sanitation day ye can national chese ye Ghana nyina tumi bia wo krom ha bia nkofam ba obi amfi Ghana for ma menka sem we nkyeremo ye yare ye so ye se efi amene ye ne ye ka o me ka ho ne ye ka se efi amene ye e wo mayim ba wo na wo ye dede wo fie ho me so ti onu ya ha ATM obi so ti the trot room obi ti the taxi wo ti fie wo hwa me TV obi ye doctor obi so ye nurse obi ye trot driver obi ye engineer obi ye den wo tenkra wo de me no ka Mr. Chudin mapo kata ene ho am aka nyina no ye se fi emene yen meanwhile say ye declare national sanitation day a umpesa obeko onso woni nyanza so woni nyanza what you fear say who kunu ma chop money why you fear tago we sikan to waso aduane no no a then they don't be say chop money na gidan ade na asre odo me ana me yere na unti me dim dia meka Ini suba be. Efi atago betu ya mo angba mo 1 year. Di angba mo sa tu hu mo kura na abuafu. Angwa mo na watutu ko obi. Na de atu nsuom. Na ahohoro ho. Na de atosoro ya ma me kokoko afi. Ya min shira ma what's growing? What's a fee minimum? But National Sanitation Day, how many radio stations and TV stations, including Onuya, na time put to cover it? TV3 anye baller, Onuya TV anye baller, Adoma anye baller, Joy anye baller, Onuya FM anye baller, Onuya 3 FM anye baller. TV ni radio stations na ye meme ka ho ye sore a ne ye kasa ball we feel ye nyina no say na ye nim nyansa including ye mpanifo nyina TV stations and radio stations ye mpanifo nyina say na ye nim nyansa say jinyi no start free ye quarters ho. How many TV stations, how many radio stations even decided to promote the National Sanitation Day? God in Kwakuta Tebetri BMW. Abe Pake wa ha Mr. Chua taki in to say Bank of Ghana governor. Nobody, not a single TV station in this country, including Onia TV. Now, what me tell concert be a producer can say here, woman 9 years. Okay, we ba wedi 3 years or koja ho. We be jan na kotomawu. Dem fan sa ban we afen wedi 9 months. It's akwada wedi 9 months or koja mu be hwe na hye. No TV station in this country, no radio station in this country even decided bankwasi 7 years up e ma roro omoto ho na yakofa betu TV so. Na yakofa India fo a e katwi. Adum eyi kunkum bag ya no. Ena eyi Onuya TV susu yi babu baza. Somo pai nuya, somo yeden. We are not interested in anything that concerns this country. And sometimes we think that it's content. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. TV stations, radio stations. I keep telling me, you're president. Some in a license more pretty. Me, I'm telling you, me to say Donald Trump, they may have a catch now. To say Kwame Nkrumah, they may have catch now. Me, a Ghana man penny there. Every TV station, every radio station, we have a renewal license for. Who buy 8 hours? Hey, your mind there. We have 8 hours every week. Hey, on mine there. What mean Jebun to our license? I mean renew. And you see, yes, sorry, SEO, a government. Say no defining government. Say no defining democracy. Government for the people, by the people, of the people. No matter how. But at the end of the day, this is a book and will cut them and you're doing away to them. Are we not ashamed as people? People, they belong, you see, a friend say, the fourth estate of the realm. The fourth estate of the realm. These little guys, these little, I've had a musho, and no musho. And these little guys were cleaning. One catch them penny for the say, "Yamona moye fino." Fankwadana brebium. Small boys, no, one cleaning got them. Yenye TV station wagana ha. TV3 onia. Adum UTV. GTV crowd the bomb. A bomb. Yeah, pause. I don't know. No, be a pause. We, I'm promoting National Sanitation Day. Yeah, we are. We want to say, sir. Yes, say. Ena ye kwate got animu ya ade be chino na ya sign the ball and edegu na assign kogu got animu. No, what we are saying is that ye ti got animu no show assign kogu got animu no show na ye sign meti film show. It is a what to fear na wo pra bedroom. Why na pra the bedroom ko hwegu ni hall. When I plan the bedroom, you see my catch now say on my way any no 40% if you Ghana media. Me na me catch on me say on my way any no. Or hanchi chemwe do what 40 years eh. 49 central for ye na am mining cost 40% eh sika jeje. Mama come on e tuamika. Mami yo say na ye say mami yo enu na mo man 40% Ghana and Central for. Wo so mo join this our ma de bi na friend of Ghana Journalists Association. Me wo ye me dem me ye member so da. It is say your friend saying me A plus and obekwa kopesika. E dia sponsor Jomfo. Emana be GJA president. Why the control Jumfo? Oh, ya momu GJA president. And sa kwa by now. And says I Jumfo no se see am no ka say kura no ye impeach no. No ko. And central for wo krum ha. Are we not ashamed of ourselves? Yes, why any blame aban? Yes, why any blame Ghana for? Meanwhile, I didn't on mine. I heard a certain radio station manager say, Yambra Musika say Omumbo commercial ma opening, you are mad. Me mo di wa uni musa and ram no kasai. You are mad. At a National Sanitation Day, there's a Ashanti region, no tune for Kasa. Every radio station, every TV station in Ashanti region, that is what they talk about. Etika yenso Omampeni Akasa was the national capital of this country, Greater Accra. And can say ye Timmy sorry, na yensu ye huri gira say this is what is going to happen. So yeah, life akese Fiata go matwi wo manim kukiti matwitwi wo manim your friend saying Johnny Hughes asheche Ronaldo Walker be se kwa adom akwara no oso na kasa chem no wa bonri not one kwasiasem be se kwa other places. Instead of us as media people to support Adia Beboa Omaino, we are not interested. But I mean, if I were the president, every week, you have 8 hours for the country. Kasa wundi so unya license in juma. Ko UK na kwa cheki womo law sa edema license. Ko America, even ABC. Ekade February 2025 ye ekade come lusu womo license. No wa. Ye no ade ye interested. Eye school ni a wafa headmaster ni phone or the video headmaster so no for. Na ye ni abre e wo kurum ha. Ye parent no na ye antete ye mane ye. Headmaster no menka se wa ya de papa no. The ye no nye ba ye nchoke no nto ho. Say na atete wo baba no fi. Ye te kurum ha na enkrofo mama eye video say ye school we are coming home we will fuck them now we say when we want to fuck them and they don't agree we will suck them now what say our TikTok what say our Facebook what say our WhatsApp if you want to suck them and they don't agree we will deal them momra yeah you don't go bore you dear them. They will beat you them. They will pry you them. What can so be in Kunabre? Not fear. Now with the way free SS, Baba, you want to fuck them. They will pry you them. They will massacre you them. They will punch you them. Na to club hana ye fe. Why not tete sa mayano? Ono the headmaster be emiano no for so it's normal. I know be so. On the head teacher be miano nofo. Headmaster be so the baby. It's on mine yet what not TV stations, radio stations. That is what we were that is what we were interested. And what you know, mafia girl na ba catch the Ghana for say what trap mine no we di 18 we di 19 ti be me be a person be no nofo a obetumi amia. It say headmaster no man. Or see, on my way I to me. But your social media code of conduct one natural. Mr. Chun Trobi, Antimi Trobi. Samens on Trobi, Questum on Trobi, Afro the Capitola, my former CEO. He will be my CEO again. On Trobi. It's a national code of conduct and one natural. Or see, on your minor, within 19, to the no for no, I had no mammy dear. Na no for no enye ne papa dia na no for nya Ghana no for biom cause akwada on the 16 and na no for no e your mind no for Ghana ha won the 16 na wo no for e your mind no for obi atumi fa ne sanka e your mind japade wonya the 16 Ghana mrase be ma betimi ni wada hete ni ye wan e koye sa amra no parliament yeah parliamentarians market us politicians sikawiye ne nkoladie and ye wonom de anti omkoye ne say akwala di 16 na be ma timi fa no na say woman me kwen say be ma fa me at age 16 be ma so me no for their crime won say abrofo niam sua no emwoyen he hospital at Tampa General Florida ebi ni choko hospital at London ebi ni gomu atachiman hospital at Russia ebi ni kukurentumi it is a kwahwe Russia London America Germany France emra now the back room you are sick upstairs because the name wo no unibi the things they have to control their system you don't have it do you don't have them. It is America kasa akwada 16 at the Bema between nada. Patro Megana ha. Would 16 now fam ba metwitwa wakum. Would ma me catch no. Me chill sabe baba we 16 wa fa no wo bewu. To si meche me mfa ho metwitwa wakum. Who ya no akokota ka kyerem say emra e wo ho. 16 really? Hey, yeah, before you're doing it different. Hey, Nankupon Yansem or Shedan or the better or say Jimmy. In real sense, it's the a tropical zone. Say, Ghana for Begalam say. You best say quiet. Then so, yeah, no one say you're doing your Juma. Yamino or say, Yayamuja toda yen na yemuno. Na onim yen enti nyame nim se we ye sofo pani we ye bishop we ye archbishop we ye chairman we ye apostle ba wagimi enti o ba to ba bia tropical se de be ya wo na nanom koye galamsey akura still hobefu uga se nyame nyen yansafo ye moja to da ye na ye no na onim yen ye hwe broni emra na ya be ye bi krom ha na yetete ho na ye fe na ye de menchew na me sori akosisi a efina emene wo no hwe akura na se obisatwe tete enu hwe akura na ade na hye bisatwe enu no atwe di den aha koko ni kusampa hwe ba bia wote wo akura na se ho hwe ba bia wote wo kumase takrade Cape Coast aw na me wo Cape Coast takrade me wura ko enche ene na mu ko he chia na me chin bisa wo sa National Sanitation Day no one kasa wo tu krom say ball am na wo what did you do then aw ye ana e ba biomu then aw be yo TV stations e wo Ghana ha e see a truck rat pa Ghana for acho including onia Mr. Shand of start writing. Radio stations are Ghana. We should start writing. Because nobody is talking about it. If you have to go about kind news, baku krampo nim. When we are doing ourselves. Just say yeah. Brofwa kesi nyansen nim. And you're sorry I maybe your president in English and you're compulsory. Yeah, mark you brofo. And just want to be invest. Maybe a Ghana man penny ne. Brofo ya the better idea. Won't show exams. Because who kwa China na China ni ne say wo pania brofo nka ho. Yemfa brofo wo pania. Ghana pe and a wo feli obi krom kasa. Na ya ka kira wo say. Wa feli obi krom kasa nti won't be university. Won't be senior. Hey, we are crazy. Da benda na uko UK. Ya ka kira say chi akwada bia feli twi e Glasgow eti won timi ko university da benda na wokọ America eti se akwada bi afeli ever mapo kata eti won timi ko university da benda na wokọ Germany ekwete se obi afeli gan eti ontimi enko university wokodu America Utro, your friend be TOEFL, Mr. Tristan, your friend. To be able to understand, read, and write. As I went to me, America College, Germany, me pay me some opa, some American. Why only man TB, no, my friend, no, Mr. TB, any Antiama, enemy Senyama. Me a scholarship free. Some inquire me masters. Our Germany. So only man may catch now. College, I select a man, you know. One trouble of war. Now, maybe to after them go to Dutch. Time now, your mom is university a cabro for no. Na my baby. Me? Ah, baby. I feel yantia me pia me yanti bi pia me grab ejem apostle ubejem wo krom kasa no ohia bisa wo ekọ Germany wo ekọ Netherlands sasa wo kọ ho na wo kọ ya adwuma ye bisa se krom ho kasa no wote wonte a wo besua yen yete ha kwasiasem. I am sorry nananom ahemfo ne mpanifo amutie mu mfanchemi jimi saa na yese akwada akọ school a fairly English pacho Messi cement ensuo ene ahwe a ye ka futufra ene ato blog wonte brofo a wontimi nto mina na kwaku bichem he woni ma meka che wa drive 60 years onya accident da on tebrofo kwaku bichem di 104 this year or that car ask me papa penny 104 on fa car pim da ba check one eka and the sokromodum the sokromotwe the tuntum ko the tuntum bra kwasia brofo saa e okrum ha accident ankrofo nya okrum ha hey now the English and a measure intelligence in this country takwa say won tebrofo a asa wo de won nim nyansa but the best technicians in this world women need PhD certificate moi ko GBC na ko check ayere so a first degree bra media general ha na be check ayere so a master's degree masters imbo Peter what dey say SHS moi Abraham what dey say sansabe o se ho ono age atuma nsambebo ndin eti ese wutimi ka brofo ase ehu se woni yansa ansa na me baba onu na krofo de brofo manage onu ya me ba me di twi amonu ya beda number 1 eti brofo so mfa so one say and then they are come board and I see when you do the graph and you put the graph here you see when you understand the dynamism of the market and you know the mass market and the because ya brofo sa no onu ya da form me ba ya na nkonwa na sisi ase choba eti enkwada no de brofo ye de brofo na manage Ghana brofo wa Abraham Macron ko UN General Assembly okan krom kasa meboa eti sa wote brofo dia unim yansa ba wo pesa wo ka brofo ya mendi koko mendi masa wo pesa wo ka brofo wodi fufuo hey ai gbani ti krom ha on person obeti twi okuje to abla kwa interview twi ni wada ba ope colonial master nkrom kasa aka na ye ni age akoyiti brofo na akufa do be bu ye kom krom apoda akoyiti brofo he o my Ghana pe na yetima sremuni and all yenda ka ho obi ampese obeso metiwe mintimi kan igbe ba betran cry from 2013 mintimi kan cry yempeo but you see I want to say that His Excellency the President of the Republic ne akese so ne kabro fun tacha woni me de nti ayenya professor bia wo Africa o yesikani ya jimi ya di obi kasa na ebobra woni me nti ayenya obi okuta PhD a o wo sika pa age ukodi sofo to say body nyamche na so ko efe say make a chapel ukuta PhD we are professor no person onye sika do sofo professors don't say dey be anima okruma pacho ba me number 1 and you want so ma ko suku I am not against professorship. Neither am I against doctorate degree holders. No, but the point is that show me one. Show me one. Say, ba coupe betim ekome moi enkaye ekome. Mr. Chua igbe can say deka. Show me one deka. Professor Pa woni mo nkrom ha. What we be company to say despite. Show me deka. Professor, show me the car. PhD holder, you got sorry. Near to Chrome has shared the link. Near Shen Quasia share. Kwasi Empire and yet to Chrome hand airbo. And I keep telling you, Bible say, for the lack of knowledge, my people will perish. And see, I quantity share the link by no, and now so for your Chrome hand Bompire how much? I saw for your Chrome and a TV, any radio stations in at all time from 12 a.m. Yet and Grofo. Eba Freddie Mayweather between yes, I share the link. Why is so me? MC. You see, we should be able to understand the passion and the mission of God for mankind and relate it to our understanding to see the future. Me, I'm a Christian. I'm a proud, a good standing member of the Church of Pentecost. I love my church. But here, me kwa so da me de ma dwen na ekọ. Me kwa so na me ba for there amebo. Me mo. Me sika nya Pentecost dia. Nyame dia. And I was created in the image of God. So I decide as God. Eti ye bibia ye nyina no ya toagu. And then when my dear me yapa me say yes PhD holder be joy for the interview no say UN General Assembly Mahama kasa okokasa ye no mo bia amfa ne serious mo bia nya ne den na sa na tie professor doctor wa bon me na me ka cho wo be ma betena ha me debate UN General Assembly President Rina Kasa Korea tell that doctor I don't want to mention his name, na popular. Tell sir doctor na joy for interview. Ne say me say wa bon ometna ha. Oye bema omra. Na me man date and time. UN General Assembly obi kasa ya wo fa the speech eye ho adwuma. If you don't know, man you want say ukuta PhD, you can just deceive anybody here. Tete no. And na obaye asante memu a na waka chen say Rollins be gu aye na nanom. Into me and to about my NDC. You maybe say, "One and I'm here near friend saying." Sabe Jimmy Brenner Kim. Who the mama make catch on? Robert Mugabe. No. Me pesa be my papa no me Arsenals. I want you to come here with his Manchester, and I'll meet him with my Arsenals. Tell that doctor now joy for interviews. I be so met na. Then you the fault. A lot of journalists, 90% of journalists in this country, we don't read. Maybe I'm that's over to sorry uncle. Nanka meka say mina mama waka mi ba mejim. We don't read. Really? Let me give you one example. Robert Mugabe. Robert Mugabe echo UN General Assembly. I think his last but 3. Okoka say ensase a ewo ne krom no abrofo no asi won konso ekum ma erepi ma ewo Zimbabwe ensase no everyone sem. You know what the UN General Assembly did? The UN Secretary the UN Security Council a delegate enipa 7 because of the speech Robert Mugabe e kan ye ewo UN General Assembly at one besiko Zimbabwe. At the end of the day, they reached an agreement. Say, baby, I didn't do no. And so, as Zimbabwe for there, and the indigenes don't for 70%. Sa doctor no way, but your sa doctor no away. Me, Obia himself me NDC. Peter, me NDC. Obia himself me NDC. But and no kura no dear, me catch no mo yema yekuro. Sa doctor no mo fa demra. Former president of Libya, brother Muammar al-Gaddafi, okoken speech bi sanso ena Fidel Castro na oye president to crowd him. Fidel Castro, Cuba. Go and check UN Security Council. Woman report. I want that doctor to come and sit here, and I'll prove to him say UN. So we president now kokasa. Won kasa ntu muo na ote TV station na nkrofo kabrofo ho se Mahama kasa wa kasa no even Nanado mame kasa mcho Nanado 2020, was it 2024 or 2023? Emu baako okoka coup d'etat sa ekoso ewo west of Africa. UN Security Council, because of what Nanado said, they put it up army together to make sure say coup d'etat na ekoso Africa no, through west of Africa no, it will cease. Sir doctor no, also ready day or kind day. Me, I don't want to mention his name. No, I can't see Zoom, no Cabrofo. Who told you that lie? You want to tell the whole United Nations Assembly, say, President, hey, doctor. Then what's the need for international relations now? You invest in Kusiano? Huh? UN our laws. Yes, some of the time you can see, say, ayana the super nations, you know, they are trying to maneuver, re-engineer, and reorchestrate UN laws. Yes, but at the end of the day, UN General Assembly is something that is taken serious. Let me sit here and tell you, speech now, President John Mahama Koko Kayeno. Show me, tell me one, apart from Osaji for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela. Kwame Nkrumah, Nelson Mandela. And John Mahama. Yes, Nanado's speech, baby, all kase na kono was played. It was just 45 seconds on CNN and BBC. But John Mahama's speech was played. They picked 5 solid minutes on CNN and BBC and all the international media. Why do you think the international media will pick it? Papa Dokuta. But now, me chen, what be my bra? Mama wa say wo koka brofo by ye di twi be kire unyansa. Mon kan chen so mra, wo koka obi krom kasa, ye de Ghana kasa be kire unyansa. Why do you think the international media will pick it and play? Yay! Then UN Security Council asked one envoy to come to Ghana to talk to our president about security of Africa, the sub-Saharan Africa, and Babia, Gaza, Hontokwado. Why do you think the UN have sent someone to come and meet our president? Why? Papa Dokuta, come and sit here. And I keep telling people, look, this 4-cornered wall space you call the classroom, you can only have classmates, but mentally you cannot have classmates.
In fact, your brapani Captain Kwaju Smart wakasa. Your brapani Captain Kwaju Smart wakasa pa na nkasa ye no sebi ebi emu eya ebi enye moko enso eyeden ehihye ebi nye moko but eyeden ehihye papa Captain wakasa. Now one thing I met me I can say Captain nya botare kakra because you are John Mahama when you adi hunu say eye galamsey fight with obewini. He has a belief and he has a faith. So Tibiano, he will fight this galamsey to end a political score. And I say, me, I know the one now will leave a good legacy of himself. Any NDC amayukuno. Na a dream maybe I am a sebi. Nipa wo peno. Awa dream be yo se nipa we die. Oye mi chocho muncho. Se nipa we die oye mi bibiano. He is the person when you be on so no say ni pana we do dream just say wo ye wan kasa o ye o ye kasa ye obi a I mean ye kasa ye titi obi na ya ye na negatively say ni pana could be one person. You got John Mahama dwumo ye nyina ye won kofo a omo so ye NDC for omo na machira omo believe nyina ne say they have suffered when they were in the position. Say, then they will do whatever. They will do whatever thing to what to mine illegally. Now we are Sanswa and painful baby say a didaye a sing a depression. A fain are binable. Inti we are greedy, we are selfish, nanko for baby, do one see John Mahama by you. You say after John Mahama they came way, he would be nowhere close to what governance. Obaka kotena fie said you could find the city. We need the hour kotena fie no. Na ibasa wine and Abraham. Ebiana Mutiam kwe na makotena opposition because of what attitude, because of what activities, and nema wuyinti na wa mapati na nyakono na wakotena opposition. No kwasi me wo nse NDC fo amu ye galamse no muntwa so. The MMDCs, the chief municipal executives, any DCs, district chief executives, regional ministers, we make sure say a galamsey and the fight we know very well. Say John Mahama, the land minister, Kofi Amabwa, Ononkwana, leading or two names, Kofi Ama Boa, what I say. Literally, no, Amani ye, I think say any surname. But on the most serious note, no, NDC for more engaged in Galamsey, no. It is high time you stop. It is high time you put stop to that. Because the more you mind, the more you, woman kofwa wish more edify by you echo form. Ebasa enkofo believe on more, enkofo ahokeka more, enkofo nim saban we ebe solve niema na bibia koye no. Ebasa Ghana for, let me tell you one thing, Ghana Ghanaians, we are one type bia na say we are type bia. Oye papa de bia ma yisika to adwani di na ade chi na wan fa ma ya na egu ofu. Nti NDC can perform very well in all the aspects, but when NDC fails in Galamsey, Ghanaians can be on that decision as a Ghanaian can stand on it and do something abysmal in 2028. Watching metro na say nti no yesere mo akitafo na mo bo hihye constituencies mo hihye jefe amu yesa ade no munjai na emboa munjai Ghana obi aso bega anyo nkwa na pesika o anyo nkwa na akoye campaign ye po obi odi ni sika wuro nye campaign kana eye amukansin nka President Nankasa no, John Mahama no, ono na was in for Galamsey na to no so because ka wa born opposition no. Although is a party ni sponsor no na ade, but ka ono personally wabo enye kaketwa. And you can't tell me say wo ye echitani no wabo kasi president na yi and I say candidate na yi ni say onko fight for presidency in newanya no. So what at all is your problem? Because sabi ipa de bodin bebrebe wi akire na akoye sabi yem bodin bio na akoye se odin no asa ya bodin bio so na chese asem na hiding aba ete NDC fo amoye Galamsey yesere mo ada captain mimi ni mafollow captain ache and I've met captain one on one oba baby bra no moye people's assembly before the elections no kushia no baby. And I salute him and I greet him. Say, I shook his hand. Oh, you kind of shackle. Okay, anyway, me chiano. Na me buonabaso. So, ya di. Uncle Swanya Juma. Then time no MPP for any aji. Sorry, NDC for any aji because no can be my NDC. Bene say, and you may be because na say, oh, calm. Munchi who say, go hu onim die wo hu monhwɛ hu sɛ onim die wo hu ɛwɔ saa aspect wo ma mon criticize no ma mon ka sɛ o captain no wahyɛ ase no kwa obɛyɛ yɛn masa munja saa let's I mean get in touch with him na yɛmbisa no deɛ wahu nti a wɔka saa nsɛm no because I know Captain very well. He can never sit on television and just to disgrace a government without facts minimum no pa nti yɛsrɛ mo MPP for sorry NDC for amotete to wa mubuefu especially mo amohwɛ mi na mubuefu ka sɛ Captain boy NDC akyi no yɛsrɛ mo no kwasɛm ne sɛ Uma yɛn get in touch mpanyinfoɔ na mo betumi ne na nkasa no mo ne nkasa na yɛnhwɛ baabi onya ne evidences efiri yɛ baabi onipa bia a wɔyɛ saa de no they should what bring that person they should fetch him out or her out na party n'anim ɛnyɛ din mmerɛ nyam kyerɛ wadwo comment section media na gama kraw bye bye.